What's up, guys? Barrett. Today you're gonna learn that killer little riff by a band called Dirty Honey. The song is called When I'm Gone. You know, I think it's really interesting how in rock now, in 2019, and I guess going into the 2020s, we're gonna be seeing this cool revision of because rock kind of died a little bit after, I love the 2000s rock myself, but around 2010, the 2010s in rock is when it just started decreasing and just, you had bands like Volbeat, I hate to say it, but I feel like Volbeat's one of those bands that really just made rock just kind of flatline for a while. Then you had the other 2000s rock bands that kind of kept it going, like Breaking Benjamin and Stained went out, and there was just a lot of cool like mainstream modern rock. Then the 2000s that just kind of dropped off in the 2010s, but now coming into the 2020s, man, we're starting to see this really cool revolution of young musicians who listen to classic rock, and they're just bringing it back, man, like Greta Van Fleet. And now this band, Dirty Honey. If you haven't heard of them yet, man, listen to this song, When I'm Gone. It's like a straight up AC/DC riff, but they're not copying AC/DC. So what it is you start out with this A kind of bar chord. It's that typical classic rock A, open on the A, bar, the next two twos. When you do that though, make sure not to get the next string in there, because if you do, you'll get a major chord. So you'll go from being like cool and rocking to like girly and happy. Okay, it's a big difference. Alright, so don't hit that last guy or you'll get kind of girly on us, alright? So open 2-2, and you go, and then you put your second finger up here on the G, and you do this cool little doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, and then you go back to the A. So that's it, man. It's a lot harder than it looks, honestly. So it's and then he does this cool classic rock D chord where you play the open A, open D, second fret, third fret. Once again, what strings you use is very important. You don't want that E in there. Yeah. And you don't want to go all the way down to this guy, because then you're in the happy zone again. You don't want the happy zone, you want the rockin' zone. Yeah. And then to just a regular old G. 3, mute, open, open, 3. So you go from back into the A. Okay, so here's a little slower. And then the chorus is just a series of chords. It's a A chord. I wanted to say. When he goes to say, you go to a G chord, and then to a D chord, and then you kind of stay on this G chord, and then the hits are. So basically. But yeah, man, it's a killer throwback to classic rock, and I hope rock just keeps going in this direction. We need that kind of rebirth almost of the roots of rock. It's really cool, actually. These kids aren't dropping their guitars all the way down like we did in the 2000s with Korn and System. Although I love that stuff too. So it's just kind of the evolution of evolution. Evolvation, that's not a word, Barrett. The evolution of rock music. Thanks for watching, guys.